Hey guys, this is Dennis here with my review of the TNA Impact episode that just went off the air. And before I even get into this, I'm going to say that I'm going to be wearing this jacket all the time now because since these shows be ending like 10, 11 o'clock, SmackDown, Raw, TNA, and I'm not going to be dressed for that, so why the hell put on fresh clothes just to do a video when I could just wear a jacket? So before I even get those comments like, why you wear the same thing in every video, that's why. So we got that out of the way. Now, on to this Impact episode. And yes, this was the go home episode for Bound for Glory. Now, that was another video for another time, which I probably won't do. Maybe, I don't know. But this, before I even begin that, it's probably going to be Wrestle 1 versus TNA, so that's why they didn't build it or nothing. I mean, is it an excuse to not build your biggest show of the year? No, but that's the explanation. That makes the most sense. But anyway, we kick off the show with Bobby Roode in the ring, and MVP interrupts him and tells Roode that he gets no more rematches since Lashley already beat him once. Then Roode tells MVP and King don't have what it takes to be champions. And then MVP fires back by saying Roode can have the match against Lashley if he beats him and King by pinfall or submission, both of them tonight, if Roode accepts. But if Roode is to lose, he gets no title shot. Now, MVP and Kenny King, they're basically being the mouthpieces for Lashley. But I think Lashley's going to make a face turn next year when TNA starts taping again. Because now MVP and King are talking for Lashley when he could do it for himself. So I can see that happening. Something like that. But that'll be a couple months from now since TNA basically taped for the whole rest of the year. Then we have the number one contenders triple threat match for the Knockouts Championship. Even though Velvet Sky is going to be facing the new champion Havoc Sunday at Bound for Glory, this is going to happen probably next month after Bound for Glory. But Madison Rayne beats Angelina Love and Taryn Terrell by pulling the tights on Taryn Terrell. And Havoc comes down after the match, but Madison bails on Taryn and basically lets her get destroyed. I think we're going to see Madison Rayne turn heel eventually. Some people don't even know she's a face, but I think that's going to happen probably in the coming weeks. Even though I already know the spoilers, I forgot most of them by now. But that's beside the point. Then backstage, we have MVP and Kenny King talking, and Lashley finally shows up, and they tell them not to worry about that, and Lashley should be thanking them. They leave, and Lashley quietly says, "Thanks." Those are the first words he's spoken, honestly, I think since he returned to TNA at Lockdown, because he hasn't said shit. But then we have James Storm and Sonata defeated Tigre Uno and Low-Ki. Now, Sunday Bound for Glory, Storm and Sonata are going to face Tahiri and the Great Muta. So this was a warm-up for that match. Then we had Bram defeat Sam Shaw in a no DQ match as Sam Shaw's trying to impress Gunner. He even got tattoos, I don't know if they're real or not, all on his arms to match Gunner. Honestly, this storyline is blah. Then we have Roode and MVP and Kenny King. And Roode defeats MVP first via roll-up. Then he hits the Roode bomb on Kenny King, but before he could get the pin, Lashley comes in and takes him out with a spear. So basically, Roode wins via DQ, but the stipulation was that he was supposed to win via pinfall submission. But we'll get to that later. Then we have EC3 come out to brag about his undefeated streak, even though technically he's lost in tag matches, but he's still undefeated as a singles wrestler. Even though I doubt many remember that, but he is. And he calls out Spud. Spud basically comes out and tells EC3 what he knows about him, like how he wants his temperature in the room and all that. And then EC3 calls Spud a loser, basically starts smacking him around, but Spud hits him back. Then EC3 basically fires him. I actually like this feud verse going. And I know a future spoiler, but I won't say it. But it's going to get interesting, to say the least. Then backstage again, we have MVP Kenny King and Lashley talking about Rude and what they're going to do after the show tonight. Probably party with girls and get drunk. Then Kurt Angle comes in, pissed, and says that Rude will have the #1 contenders match next week. And at the end of the show, they announced that it's going to be Eric Young versus Austin Aries versus Jeff Hardy, and Bobby Roode's going to be in that Fatal 4-Way match. Then, the main event, we have Full Metal Mayhem, featuring the Wolves, the Hardys, and Team 3D. And I can't say enough about this match. Oh, the spots in this match, I can't even begin to describe them. Bully Ray powerbomb Davey Richards out of a ring onto a guardrail. Just so many sick spots. Honestly, this felt like match of the year to me, because WWE has had an outstanding match so far this year, in my opinion, but that's just me. So, honestly, tonight's Impact was except for the main event. Now, Bound for Glory, I'm not going to do a preview or a review video because it's basically no point, because there's no build-up, no title matches that are reported, whatever. And basically TNA taped shows after Bound for Glory, so what's the point? But that's my video, so leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Be sure to thumbs up, thumbs down. Click the subscribe button for more videos. And this has been Dan saying, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you tomorrow for a review. Oh, actually not tomorrow, since it's Wednesday. Sorry, I'm still confused by TNA movement nights. But I will see you Friday for the 15th anniversary SmackDown review. See ya.